skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. We welcome you. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Brooklyn, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course there's the Magic. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And seeing where the Magic are, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
So the net starting 5. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie, Forsley, and for Orlando, they've got Fresh, Tiny out there with the waiter, and it's Clutch, and it's Poe, and it's the power forward.
Oh, boy.
Are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely.
Oh, phenomenal alley.
Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's the waiter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Enough space to get in close and knock it down.
On its way from Irving for 2. Orlando grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Here's the waiter. Again, the Magic score.
And I like to see this.
Boy, you talk about the all-time great below-the-rim finishers. Kyrie Irving is on that list.
Offensively, no scoring yet from him. They get a hand on it. Here's Poe, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if
Time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Crawford left side. Lets it go from 14. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now, and a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively.
take these shots. He is so dangerous on the catch and shoot.
Passes it to Tiny. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Magic releases. Durant, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in.
Magic leading by 9. Tiny the pass to Crittenden, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk. That's stroke. That one almost dropped. And until their playoff run, the Brooklyn Nets weren't a team we thought of as a free agent destination. And Doris, you almost forget that they play in the biggest market in the country.
And Greg, who would have thought that in New York and Los Angeles, arguably the most competent franchises would be the Nets and the Clippers. These are two of the historic